Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. I'm Tall Yep. Tonight, I will be casting the NGS Season 5 Division D West game between Spicy Boys and Peel Team 6. And accompanying me tonight in the co-cast chair is Swing Time, who is, I do believe this is the second time I've interacted with her in HOTS. She was one of my casters in the Tall Open 2, for those of you that may have attended that. So say hello, Swing Time.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for swinging by and watching Tie Up stream. We have a great cast in store for you tonight.
Yes. Some good news for everybody, though, just in general, is both these teams, it's their debut season for both sides, and actually for Peel Team 6 tonight is their debut game. So it's a first in a lot of ways. My first cast for NGS, first to play the game for these boys. It ought to be fun. So just give me a second to make sure everyone's ready, and then we will get into this draft.
Yeah, and thank you so much for having me on to co-cast with you. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it too. You know, like I remember watching you, Cat Peach, and my boy Taryn from Tall. You guys ripped it up on day one.
Thank you.
All right, so it looks like everybody's ready. So let's get into it. All right.
I'm so excited because we're going to my personal favorite map, Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Yeah, right? Here we go, Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'm kind of curious to see how these guys play out. I don't know tons of information about them. So let's find out. Let's see what some of these bands are. I'd like to see maybe an Asmodan band. You know, Grosh is always a strong pick. Jimmy, starting out with the Genji. I don't know, what are you looking for in terms of bands on here?
Possibly we might see Diablo. This is a nice map for Diablo. Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting an Arcanus band.
You know, Arcanus one isn't too bad. You know, he has some good swipe. He can do a lot of damage. You know, especially if they're maybe going for some kind of composition where, you know, they have a lot of AA. You know, his suppression pulse would be, you know, kind of annoying. And there's that Fat Rodan band that I was liking to see there.
Lunara.
You know, Lunara can crank out a ton of damage. I'm not sure if, you know, it's not really like necessarily like a pick I'd expect right now, just in the current, you know, environment. So that seems more like, you know, either maybe one of the guys from Spicy Boys, you know, plays Lunara, or, you know, they're just not comfortable playing against her. But right here we have the Dahaka pick from Spicy Boys, which is actually not too bad. Ooh, follow up with the Blaze and Lily. So we have the solo laners decided.
Yeah, Blaze versus Dahaka, likely in the solo lane, which should be an interesting matchup. I'm a little surprised to see Lily picked up this early.
Yeah, I'm kind of am too. Yeah. I haven't seen a Sylvanas yet in an NGS game, so that's kind of interesting. We got the Ariel. So kind of right out the gate there when I see that Ariel, kind of makes me think, okay, who's she going to crown for all that damage? It could be maybe Gul'dan, a Kael'thas. I mean, as it stands right now, oh, I like that. They banned the Cho'Gall, because that could be also a possibility.
Yeah, Ariel can be an indicator that a team is going that direction. So, Peel Team 6 is like, nope, we just want to make sure we're not dealing with the Cho'Gall today.
You know, there's so many just viable heroes right now on the table. Like, Garrosh is still out in the open. Yarel, the Drainer was there. He's gone. Bye, Jimmy. You know, Phoenix. You know, there's just so much potential here. Ooh, the Murrah Steve. Sorry, so we have our front line decided. You know, he's really good at getting into that back line. He has enough sustain to get out and can do some damage. Cassia for the blinds. But they don't really have auto attackers yet, you know, per se.
Well, now the Lily makes a little more sense to me. But that did leave the Garrosh on the table, which Spicy Boys is going to take advantage of, along with an Alarak.
And followed up with a Jaina. All right, so this is a little bit of a kind of unorthodoxy composition here, but I like it. I like it. I mean, I like the Lily for the blinds for the Cassia. She would crank out some more damage. Garage, if he gets a flip, say on like, I mean, Blaze has an escape, Murden has an escape, so it's going to be really up to Garage to try and get in that back line or maneuver, maybe toss the Jaina out or the Cassia and get a good play that way.
Yeah, and a hero I haven't seen played in a while is the Sylvanas on the side of Spicy Boys, which can be really great on this map if she gets the opportunity to push along with the Web Weavers.
Yeah, right? But, I'm kind of curious. I'm really looking to see. That's funny. That's so funny. The Alarak. Alarak's not playing Alarak. Well played.
Oh.
Well played, gents.
Yeah, we would expect to see Alarak playing on the Alarak. But maybe that's a little bit to confuse the other team, too. They don't know, like...
Yeah, we're just waiting for everybody to load in, and, we'll get this game going. Game number 1 in this series here between these two teams.
Hello, Wraithling Gaming and Nate.
All right, so we have everybody in the game. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. My mouse was moving. For a second, I was like, why ain't it moving? All right, so representing Spicy Boys on the left side and the blue team, we're going to have Alarak on the Garrosh, Sneezy on the Dahaka. We're going to have Artanis on the Alarak. We're going to have Sylvanas played by Red Dare, and then on the Ariel Wolf Rain.
Awesome. And on Peel Team 6, the red team, we've got PTS Hellblood on Jaina, Johnny Ringo playing Murden, Cassie will be played by Natek, Lily will be played by Meldrick, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, and Philly P on Blaze.
All right, so let's see what's going to go on here. Right now we got, just for some talents, Tissue Regen, a little bit of an engage there. Murden getting away there.
So we've got Spicy Boys now splitting out. They're going to split the Sylvanas down, actually, to solo against Blaze. That's interesting.
Yeah, right now, it just seems like some interesting plays going on. Murden was actually tanked down low enough to get away. Jumping in against the Alarak and the Grosh. Grosh getting a little bit low. Ariel coming in, smacking that Murden out. But right now, it seems to be pretty standard. Though I'm really curious why Sylvanas would be in the solo lane against a Blaze. I would have liked to see more of the Dahaka there. I feel she'd be more useful in the 4-man rotation right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, she's doing fine down there, so...
Yeah, she manages to, looks like, push the Blaze away for the minute. Right now it seems like, experience is relatively evenly sided. Right now we have PO Team 6 just with that little bit extra on the gems.
That tongue. The tongue on Murden was beautiful, but it's Murden, so he's able to jump away.
Yeah, Dahaka just needs to be careful with his targets. Now, if the Dwarf Toss was already used and he did that, that would have been useful.
Nice toss.
That Cassia got tossed out by the Garage and falls.
Yeah, that was a beautiful follow-up whip by Wolverine on the Ariel there.
So we have the first death of the game. Right now, Sylvanas actually cranking out some damage, followed by that Alarak. Good silencer pulled in. Alarak kind of being brave there, going to the middle lane by himself, just trying to soak that for now.
Yeah, as long as he stays safe near his towers, he should be okay.
Oh, this Garage, though, getting taken out of position a little bit through the Murden. Is he going to get away, though? He manages to get away. A little bit low health, though, but it would have been really nice to see PO Team 6 just secure that kill. Sylvanas,
yeah, definitely.
Sylvanas right now sneaking in those 14 gems. Yeah, so far...
This Sylvanas is doing well. Look at Blaze. Blaze is getting pretty low in health, and she's very healthy down there. So this is interesting.
Well, yeah, I'm about to see what particular talent she took. Right now, she's going, she went quivering, overflowing quiver. She went Withering Barrage. So, just really makes that, Q talent just go that much further in terms of charges. But she does produce good range damage. Blaze has actually gone a little bit close. But so far, I like
another skirmish in the middle, but everybody escaped safely.
No, I just realized I actually didn't have full vision of some parts of that game. Happens, first stream for NGS, so there's going to be a little bit of a hiccup here and there. My apologies. All right, so right now it looks a little bit of contest going on over the top turn in.
Really nice
the tongue on the Muradin, but that Dwarf Toss is saving him. The Alrak barely getting away.
Oh, Muradin!
Remember, Steve does get away successfully. Sylvanas right now actually got the bottom camp, and she's actually doing a decent amount of push. She's making plays go behind that back wall. She's got one of the towers down there already. So right now, actually, it's not too bad of a play, but she did get stunned by the Blaze. She's kind of low. Smyrna's coming down for the stun.
Oh, is she gonna get out?
She barely gets away with less than 20 health.
She had like single-digit health there.
And then I just missed a kill, but Alrak just finished off Cassia there, and Spicy Boys gets their first turn in of spiders for this game. Let's see how they make of it right now. They have a little bit of a soak advantage, about half a level. Looks like they're doing a hard push top. Sylvanas probably just staying down there for the solo, get a little bit of extra push.
Yeah, and it makes sense to push up here in the top because it's the lane that has the boss in it.
Yes.
And they are actually going to get a pick onto Jaina here as well.
Poor Jaina, we knew ye so little. Yeah, right now it just seems like some really solid play. They're easily going to get this fort down. Peel Team 6 isn't even going to try and contest it. They're actually going to work on they're working on taking out the Sylvanas here, but is she going to get away? Oh no! She finally gets taken out.
Not this time.
But she did. That was actually not too bad of work though. It would have been nice if she backed away before that gank came. But she got some really good work done on that bottom fort right now.
Yeah, she definitely did. So, she should have backed out a little bit earlier, but she did get a ton done. So I think Spicy Boys has to be happy with that Web Weaver push for sure.
I'm kind of curious to see how Peel Team 6 is going to respond to all this. Right now, the race to 10 is obviously going to be in the favor of Spicy Boys. So right now, if I was Peel Team 6, I'd just be trying to soak. I wouldn't be taking an engage, per se. They do have enough to turn in. But right now, I would probably say Spicy Boys is going to be protecting that, trying to solidify their 10s. Muradin getting tossed away by Garrosh this time instead of into his team. The Haka getting stunned. The pull on the Jaina, rather. The silence from the Alrak. Mind control from the Sylvanas.
Oh, followed by a taunt. What a nice combination.
Oof. But yeah, just give everybody a bit of their the ultimates chosen from Spicy Boys. We have Crystal Aegis from the Ariel, the mind controls you just saw from the Sylvanas, the Deadly Charge from the Alrak, the Warlord's Challenge, which for those, basically, it's like a give me taunt, they attack Garrosh. And then Dahaka has not opted yet to show his. Right now, Muradin going in for that turn in, but Garrosh is going to see it and delay it. Well, let's see if they're going to pick him off right now. All right, so right now, Peel Team 6 got their 10s.
Yeah, and I think that was really smart that they waited to turn in until they got that level 10. So well done by Peel Team 6.
And from Peel Team 6, we're going to have on deck Ring of Frost. We're going to have a Ball Lightning, a Jug of Cups, and a Bunker Drop.
Oh, we got to throw over the wall on the Muradin, but he leaps away and gets
He's not going to get away, though. That taunt from the Garrosh. Good use there. Muradin's down, so they're not going to necessarily get as much push because they don't really have that extra peel there. You know, top lane, Spider's getting nuked down. Sylvanas are at mid, ready to go. And here comes the rest of their team. Let's see what happens here. About a two-level lead, almost, against, mind control onto the Cassia. Ring of Frost, though, coming in from the other team. Jug's working, trying to keep Cassia alive. The ball lightning getting set off.
I really love the follow-up I'm seeing by Spicy Boys on the mind control. I mean, we've seen the taunt follow-up, and then we had a throw follow-up there. Really good.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting pick with this composition, because, hey, Garrosh could stun, and then you can have a mind control, Alric could silence. It's a really interesting kind of sort of wombo combo there. But, it seems to be working so far. Sylvanas right now working on pushing out that bot lane. Peel Team 6, right now, they're just in a precarious situation. Their Spiders didn't get much value, which is really bad for them. They kind of needed that extra experience. They needed to try and catch up to 13. Bowser might either be trying to go for some kind of outside pick, catch someone out of place, or just try and, get camps, soak lanes as best as you can, avoid fights. Alric in a nice juicy silencer. Oh, mind control on the Lily, tossed by the Garrosh, and there's that wombo combo I was just talking about.
Yeah, they've clearly been working on that combination. It looks really solid.
So far, it just seems like Peel Team 6 does not have an answer for this.
No, I think they just got to try to soak what they can. Maybe pick up the Bruiser camp there.
And for the second Spiders, for Spicy Boys coming now. Let's see. It looks like right now, potentially, Murden getting picked out. His Dwarf Toss actually isn't available, and he goes down.
Oh, no. Yeah, he did not have Avatar available, so fortunately there's not a whole lot he can do at that point.
Yeah, just overall, let's see what happens. They're going for a strong mid push right now, which isn't too bad. They can finish off that fort there. They could potentially even take this, at least the keep wall. If they get another pick, at least definitely a keep. They definitely have the talent tier advantage right now. So it's interesting to see what happens.
I think with the Sylvanas, the keep is very much in danger here. See if they push in.
Well, they're just waiting for that Spider. They're starting to push in, though. The Ring of Frost, though, does come down. There's a lot of follow-up damage, though. Muradin was desperately trying to do something. Sylvanas with the mind control on the Lily. Silence from the Alrac. Jug's actually being casted, saving Lily's life at the cost of Muradin's. However, they did defend and successfully. They did not lose their keep. The downside...
Yeah, I mean, that's a great job by Peel Team 6. That keep is definitely in danger. They were able to keep Spicy Boys, off it long enough to finish off the Web Weaver.
Oh, you're in the wrong section of town, Blaze.
Oh, bunker popped. Blaze will escape.
Yeah, he did survive. The downside is right now is that, the lanes are pushed out this much. The other downside is that Spicy Boys only needs 15 more gems to turn in for the third consecutive turn in. And, if I was Peel Team 6 right now, this is their best opportunity to get a good engage that they need. They're the same talent tier, not for much longer, though. But they need to really make a play happen if they plan on staying in this game.
Yeah, definitely. And especially Spicy Boys is about to hit 16. What's going on with Peel Team 6 heading toward the boss? Are they going to bait here? I don't know if they even want this fight, though, down at talent tier.
Yep. Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. It could be some kind of crazy play. They also didn't really see where the team was. So it wasn't a bad thing to at least kind of see if they were doing it. And actually, as they leave... Oh, they see the Sylvanas down there with the siege camp. I don't think they're going to be able to get her in time, though. She's easily going to get away from that. So they're just making the right play, clean up the bot lane. They got the mid-bruisers pushing.
Yeah, I think Peel Team 6 just feels like at this point they need to stay together as 5. They're down talent tier, and they don't want to get picked.
Yeah, right now a pick from them just spells disaster. And actually, right now, Lily is going to go bye-bye.
Alderock went in hard on the back line. Is going to pick up 2 kills against Jaina and Cassia.
Yeah, right now they have no damage. And Blaze getting mind controlled into Spicy Boys tossed over. Blaze is down. Muradin is all that stands right now. Follows Spicy Boys. I mean, I could just push mid, get that, and maybe try to end. But right now they're leaving Sylvanas there, and they're going to actually move with the wave up here. They're maybe trying to do a bit of a split soak, nail both of them out.
Yep, they will take down this mid keep that they wanted before.
And they got it. They couldn't really contest.
Dahaka's up, starting the boss.
Ooh, I like this cheeky play. Sneezy, though. Oh, he's going to get stunned by that boss. Now,
let's see if Peel Team 6 figures it out in time. Does not look like they will be able to contest this boss.
They're not in a position to really contest right now anyway. They would have needed to at least have 16. Their only hope left in the game right now is that if they get 16 real soon, they catch and engage and would get at least a full team wipe before Spicy Boys hits 20. But right now, even now, Spicy Boys is going for that turn-in. Just putting in that nail, that first nail into the coffin of this series, potentially.
Yep. And they've also got blue web weavers coming as well. Huge defense needed from Peel Team 6 here.
You know what? So far, though, that boss is actually relatively chunked. You know, so that's not actually a bad thing. Cassia doing a bunch of work on that boss. Jaina throwing out her abilities as well.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to get the boss killed off before the web weavers even get there, so that's great.
You know what? Muradin actually wind up getting mind controlled and get away. Bunkers dropped. Right now, actually, this could be the play that they're looking for. Ariel has a Crystal Aegis. Ariel is barely staying on. She gets got. Blaze goes down. Muradin goes down. Oh, Lily goes down. Mind control on the Cassia.
Mind control.
You know, for a second there, I had hopes for Peel Team 6. It looked like they were making a really strong play there. But at the end of the day, just that mind control, garage throw, and Alarak. Just,
Yeah, I've just got to call out what a beautiful Crystal Aegis that was coming out from Wolfrain on the Ariel. That was gorgeous.
Yeah, so for game 1, Spicy Boys is going to be your victor.
GG's, well played.
I'll have to take a look at this match summary here just to see some of the telling damage.
What an interesting comp they had.
Yeah, right here from what I'm looking at right now at the, let's see, right here, 19 kills to 3. Just very, very interesting here. It was just really decisive. It seemed like, that composition was actually really well practiced by Spicy Boys. So hats off to them. It was definitely a little bit something I wouldn't have expected to see, but hey, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Definitely. I think maybe Peel Team 6 just had a little bit of trouble with the displacement that Spicy Boys brought, the Garrosh throw and also the Sylvanas mind control as well. Those seem to be 2 of the bigger issues. So I am definitely expecting a Garrosh ban by Peel Team 6.
Yeah, right?
In this next match, in this next game.
So all right, so we'll just work on setting up this next lobby here for you guys, and we'll get things going. And now this is the one I have been waiting for. The next game, the map 2, is going to be on Brax's Holdout.
Nice. This will be a fun map.
Well, I'm actually a big StarCraft fan myself, so anything StarCraft related, I am just all about. So why don't you tell the audience here just a little bit about yourself for those that may not know you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Swing, and I was actually talking to Yep before the game, telling him how I started off Blizzard games with WoW, and then I fell in love with HOTS. So I've been really focusing on HOTS a lot lately. I'm actually still playing WoW, so I'm juggling the two. But I've fallen in love with casting, so I've been putting a lot of time and effort into that, and it's a lot of fun. And again, thanks for having me casting with you tonight. Definitely enjoying myself.
Yeah, right? All right, so we're just working on getting everybody in now. It looks like we got one full team in. And those for you guys that don't know me, I'm Yep. My Twitch name goes by Tall Yep. For those of you that don't know what Tall is, it's my gaming community, so obviously I got to show some love for them. I've been big into Blizzard games for a little bit over 20 years now. StarCraft was my life. Too bad I didn't live in Korea, Kappa. But I've been playing HOT since closed beta, and it's been really interesting since then. I like what they've done to the game. All right, so just let me make sure everybody's ready here. Alrighty.
Right, perhaps this.
All right, so we're getting everybody going. Just let me set this up. All right, so now we get everybody going. All right, cool.
So on the stream, we've got some banter going on between Natek and Sneezy Dinosaur.
Oh,
joking about cheating because they're watching your stream. But joke's on you, it's a 2-minute delay.
Yeah, right? You're not going to get a bunch. All right, so let's get into this game here. Start things up. All right, so Braxis Holdout, where you collect the beacons for the Zerg pens to fill up and throw Ultralisks at your enemy. I'm ready. All right, so some bans here, they're pretty good. I wouldn't expect to see Asmodan so much. Generally, I like to see like maybe Ragnaros would be a good ban here, just because of his really powerful damage. Phoenix would even be a good ban, just even from what I saw from the Western Clash earlier today. Planet Cracker on an outgoing Zerg wave just shreds it really bad. And I didn't come to think of that until I watched that today, and I was like, wow. So let's see what kind of bands come up here.
Yeah. This is really, I was going to say a really good Genji map, but we're not going to see Genji played.
Now, I'm kind of curious to see if there's going to be some respect bans coming from Field Team 6. Artanis.
Oh, Artanis again. Now, we don't know. These teams may know each other. They may have scrimmed against each other. Maybe there's something we don't know on why that Artanis keeps getting banned.
Yeah, but I mean, I can understand that if maybe it was like BOE, Battlefield of Eternity, because that amateur opponent has so much burn, and the Fat Madame ban coming out. But I would have liked to see something more, something different. Alarak, the respect ban coming out here. Alarak,
Okay.
I do believe it was on the Artanis was on the Alarak, and he actually nailed it really well. So that's a good respect ban there. But there's the whole floor is open right now. Phoenix is open. Urel's open. Admiral Stukov coming out.
I really like Stukov on this map because, he could put the lurking arm down. Huge silent circles right on the control point.
They're actually going for the Lily Blaze combo again. However, though, low-key, Stukov is like one of the two supports I love to play. And I don't even like support, but Yeah, I love that working arm. I love the burst heal potential he has. Zarya coming out, who I also enjoy. This is definitely going to be a very,
Ooh.
you know what? I'm just kind of going with a prediction here. I smell a Graviton Surge into like a Sulfura Smash with a working arm just for additional silence and some damage. That's what it looks like right now. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, Rag is very strong on this map. I mean, he doesn't rip through the Zerg, as quickly as you might think, like with the lava waves or whatever, but it's really good at, jumping into that fort or that keep and keeping it protected while the rest of his team, helps take out the Zerg, so he could make it so that Spicy Boys doesn't lose as many structures if they get a big Zerg wave coming in.
Yeah, for sure. That Murden getting banned now. This actually isn't a bad ban. Ooh.
No, Murden played really well last game. So
fill him full of pepper, Jimmy. Jimmy's coming out to play. Now, however,
wow.
I'd like to see. I would have liked to see Jaina here, perhaps, especially if you go Jimmy, just for that. Because when he has those slows, ace in the hole, just like 20% extra damage.
Yeah, I agree with you. That is a really nice combination, Jaina.
Oh, yeah, I smell Wombo combo all day long from Spicy Boys. This comp is spicy. Ugh.
Yeah, that Anubarak with the double stuns. He could burrow, charge in, and then he also can, stun again. And then that makes it really easy for the Kel'Thuzad to, make sure that he gets stacked and gets his abilities out, because those enemy heroes are just held in place by
with the Varian coming out. Interesting. So right now, I would expect.
I think we'll see a taunt variant. I think it's going to be a taunt.
I would expect to see a taunt variant for sure. Cause Blaze could technically main tank, but it doesn't make sense for him to not be in the solo lane right now. However, I like this draft more of Spicy Boys, but if Peel's Team 6 can actually turn this around and just get some good engages, their composition actually isn't bad at all. The only downside is they don't really have, there isn't really auto attack from the other team, so Lili's kind of like a bunk choice. I would have liked maybe to see an Alex Straza come out, especially for that life binder, especially with a variant, that's great utility. Dragon Queen can just buff out this, just zone out, it's almost like having an additional front line.
Yeah, and I love Deckard. I think Deckard's really strong as well. I don't know. They clearly, Peel Team 6, they like their Lily, and let's see what they can do with it.
All right, so representing Spicy Boys, we're going to have on the Anubarak, we shall have Wolfrain. On the Zarya, we will have Artanis. On the Stukov, we will have Sneezy. On the Kel'Thuzad, we will have Red Air. And on the Ragnaros, we will have Mr. Alarak.
Awesome. And then for Peel Team 6, on the red side, we've got PTS Hellblood on Blaze, Nuber playing Raynor, Johnny Ringo on Varian, Natek on Kel'Thas, and Lily will be played by Medjrik.
All right, so let's see how Peel Team 6 comes about this time. It looks like at the game they're playing a little bit passive. I'm just kind of curious to see what this Kel'Thas went real fast.
Meanwhile, we've got Charber Tolomanzo in Twitch chat saying that KT is going to feed Zarya energy, but good wave clear, meaning the Kel'Thuzad, not the Kel'Thas.
Yo!
Yeah, the KTZ, he says. Or he or she says.
Wow, well that's many words for you. That's a TNC alumni. Welcome, Smitty. Anyway, so yeah, I'm kind of curious to why the Kel'Thas one fell in fusion for his talent. Mana Addict is just so powerful, and I know some people will judge me when I say this, but Convection would have been nice here, just, because of the extra melee that they have, the extra front line.
Yeah.
But even now, Nubrak's getting chunked down. If that living bomb spreads, that could be deadly for that team as well.
Yeah, that's my one concern for the Nubarak, main tank on the side of Spicy Boys is, he can get shredded down. He's not the biggest frontliner in the stable.
Yeah, right. Take a look at the top lane real quick. Actually, it looks like Blaze has been having more of a difficult time against the Ragnaros. Right now, Spicy Boys having control of the beacons. 2 minutes into the game, and this is already, you can tell Peel Team 6 is just actually trying to play this a lot more passive. They're being more respectful towards Spicy Boys.
Yeah, I mean, that being with what I said about the Anubarak, he also, does have the extra shielding coming in from Zarya. So that's going to help him a lot on Noob.
Oh yeah, those Zarya shields can make or break a game. Kel'Thuzad right now just whittling away that backline, making that Kael'thas go away. Well played. Actually, right now, Kill Team 6 was actually able to get the top beacon, but they're re-securing it.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. It does look like Reynard did take ace in the hole, and we do have Taunt variant coming out for Peel Team 6.
Taunt is a good thing. However, right now, Anubrak's actually getting really low. He's manages to get away, though. They need to not attack the Zarya when she has full energy, because she's just going to sit there and just nuke people. Kael'thas out of mana, can't even do anything. They have to give up. They have to go away. Right now, this Blaze versus Ragnaros, PTSL Blood doing everything he can to keep on that beacon.
Ooh, Johnny Ringo going back in. It's so low in health.
Well, yeah, the thing is right now, those Zarya shields, it's like extra health for the Nubrak. Gives her more energy. Actually, let me check to see what she spec'd. Actually, she did not take that spec, so. But yeah, even so, just shields, more energy. It's just like.
One thing is, when Lily had to back just now because she was low on mana, I would have liked to have seen Kael'thas back at the same time, just so that Peel Team 6 can kind of just all reset so they can come back in.
Yeah.
Full mana, full health.
Oh, we got this taunt here on the Zarya. The shield, though, she manages to get away. That's the one bad thing about putting a living bomb on a Zarya. If she has a shield, she's going to use it, and it's not going to do any damage to her, and she's just going to get a bunch of energy.
Yeah, that's true.
However, though, despite the fact that these guys have been down for the most part, Peel Team 6 actually has just that smidgen of it, or had the smidgen of a little bit more XP. But now they got the full, Spicy Boys has the full Zerg wave moving top, so let's see how, this handles. The Kael'thas up top at the ready, trying to poke away at that, Ragnaros.
Yeah, so Kael'thas is just going to try to burn down this Zerg wave. Noob comes flying in.
Yeah, and right here, this could be a potential fort already. Varian getting caught out, slowed by the Kel'Thuzad. Jimmy Raynor putting shots down at a noob. I mean, it looks like they're going to clean this up.
I think they're going to save their fort.
Actually, right now, Kael'thas is stunned. They couldn't follow it up, though. They couldn't finish it. The Nubrak's too low to dive. All right, so they managed to clean this up.
Yeah, this is a good defense. Yeah.
The Blaze versus Zarya bit going on right now. Except right now, this isn't in Blaze's best interest.
Right. I mean, I like that, they kept their fifth player down there to make sure that they didn't lose any soak in the bottom lane. And as you can see, I mean, look at experience. It's even. Yeah,
it is fairly even right now. And out of all the damages they have right now, actually Spicy Boy's biggest damage dealer at the moment is Zarya. That just goes to show how much damage she can crank out when she has full energy most of the time. Both teams getting
sure.
Both teams just working on getting their camps right now. Not a lot of action going on. Except for the Varian versus Ragnaros going on. Now, if this was a C Smash Varian, I don't know about Ragnaros just getting free reign.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't have to be too concerned with a taunt Varian unless Varian brings
Here's
friends.
the setup here. Is there going to be a taunt? Oh, I would have loved to see a taunt on this Ragnaros.
Yeah,
is he going to get it? Oh, he's going to get
it.
it. And Jimmy Raynor secures the kill. It is actually the first kill of the game going to Peel Team 6.
That's the first kill of the game.
Yeah, that's actually the first kill of the game. 7 minutes in, no kill. Oh, right now, actually, Stukov was this big fight up here. Stukov was whittled down. Kael'thas starting to put damage in. The noob's low.
Yeah, Raynor is just chipping away at a Nooberak.
Raynor secures the second kill now on the Anub. This is actually, I'm kind of I try to be impartial in terms of the teams, but I'm kind of rooting for Peel Team 6. It's their very first game in NGS. I'd like to see them, come off to a good start. Varian overstaying his welcome there, getting shot out by towers. Ragnaros securing the bottom beacon.
So again, we've had the solo laners flip to the other lane. Both 4-mans are up in the top lane now. Sneezy sneaking in to grab the point for Spicy Boys.
Oh, that Raynor went right back in that Kel'Thuzad damage, and he's gone. Jug's being used here. Let's take a look at the ultimates from everybody. Stukov hasn't shown his yet. I called Sophier's Smash, Graviton Surge, Shadow Fisher, Cocoon, and then finally from Stukov, we have Flailing Swipe.
Nice, and then on the side of Peel Team 6, we've got Bunker, Hyperion coming out for Raynor, Warbringer for Varian, Phoenix, and Jug of 1,000 Cups.
Yeah, right now, actually, I missed it on camera, but, Nooberak managed to secure that kill on Varian. They took the top for it here. So now Spicy Boys is working on trying to climb up that little bit of an XP lead they have. It's still kind of close, though. Still redeemable. We have Spicy Boys coming down on the rotation, Kel'Thuzad and a Nooberak. I'm just waiting to see this Wombo combo. I want to see it in action.
Well, looks like you're going to get your wish.
So we have the Phoenix coming out. A Nooberak, is he... Oh, he barely gets away. Ragnaros is on the back line. Lily is Cocoon, so there's no heals currently for the Kael'thas. Fisher on the Lily gets blown up by the Kel'Thuzad.
That's a great play by
Sophia Smash taking a 2-for-1 on the blazing Kael'thas. Spicy Boys indeed living up to their name with spicy plays.
So Ragnaros is Alarak on the Ragnaros is going to push in on this front gate or down here in the bottom lane,
and that
prepping for a Zerg wave. They hope.
Yeah, right now they're getting 16%. They're about to have the Spicy Boys about to have 13. So I wouldn't feel bad if Peel Team 6 actually. I like the taunt that the Varian did on the Stukov, but the damage wasn't there to follow up.
We've got 5 members of Peel Team 6 up here.
We have
a 5v3.
Graviton Surge though coming on 4 members, but there was no follow up. Dang. If Varian getting chunked down, Blaze getting chunked down. Zarya finishing off the Varian. Yeah,
we got Spicy Boys just pushing Peel Team 6 off of this top beacon.
Oh, that Fisher almost taking out Kael'thas. So Fierce Smash barely missing him too. A little bit of an escape artist there.
Yeah, on the Kael'thas there.
And right now, Spicy Boys are going uncontested for this beacon. Which, I don't blame Peel Team 6 right now. They don't have 13. They're just trying to play it safe. They're going to be trying to defend bottom lane this time. So, this is the right move right now for Peel Team 6, just to clean up the siege camp. So that way their top keep wall isn't pressured too much.
Yep, and I would expect most, if not all, to rotate down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, it would make sense for the 5-man there right now. Ragnaros is up top, so they know it's going to be a 5v4 plus a Zerg wave. I wouldn't really try to go for an engage. Varian actually getting, hooked and almost hooked and sinkered there. Zerg wave, Ultralisks there are chasing him. And now we're at the keep wall. Hyperion being summoned, which is actually chunking down the Zerg wave. Phoenix being used.
That's a nice little combination.
Yeah.
Going through the Zerg.
Yeah, the Zerg wave's actually getting shredded. A noob actually taking a little bit of damage. Living Bomb not being able to be spread. Kael'thas is cocooned. I'm not really understanding the cocoon play, but, if it made him feel safer for an escape, that's fine. So actually, that was a relatively good defense.
Yeah. Very, very good. I mean, they didn't even lose the front keep wall. I mean, they did lose the fort, but that was to be expected.
Oh, here's the Graviton Surge. So Furious smash into a Shadow Fissure. There's the Wombo combo.
Oh my god.
It happened.
Yeah, that was beautifully executed by Spicy Boys.
That was such a spicy play.
They're going to head straight to the boss.
I don't blame them right now. They're 3 down. Peel Team 6 still doesn't have their 13. They're close, but not yet. This could be a game-ending boss if they play their cards right.
Yeah, and I really like how Spicy Boys is creating a lot of pressure on the map. They've got mercs pushing that have to be dealt with. They're going to support this boss now. They're going to pick up the rest of their merc camps.
They're definitely putting on a good showing. So right now we have Boss pushing the top lane. Right now, Rest of Peel T6 is coming up. Hyperion being used again, trying to chunk this down. Phoenix as well, though we're doing everything they can to chunk this down. From the looks of it, Graviton Surge again with a Severe Smash. That Wombo combo again. Except, however, Lily is cocooned.
Oh, poor Lily. They're just waiting for her.
Yeah, she wasn't living that one, boys.
Keep is going to fall.
Is this going to be game number 2 for Spicy Boys?
Oh, wow.
It looks like it.
Molten
Core being used by the Ragnaros, and they're pushing the core.
I think this is it.
Peel Team 6 doing everything they can in their power. Oh, Kael'thas getting cocooned. Oh, Ragnaros.
Oh, wow.
Ragnaros securing those 2 kills. It's going to be GG. It's going to be a shutout. Spicy Boys in this series. 2-0 against Peel Team 6.
Yeah, well played. And I really am enjoying the comps that Spicy Boys has been putting together. They're doing some really interesting things that you don't really see too often.
Yeah, right now, even still this game, it was like, it's 15 kills to 2. And it's just, Kael'thas just chunking some damage, 6 kills, no deaths. Rag, 4 kills. Zarya, Zarya actually had almost as much healing as Stukov. Almost as much, 500 points difference.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely concerned about Anub, and we saw several situations where Anub did get real low, but that extra shielding was just enough to keep him healthy so that they could continue in the team fights.
I am just working on messaging the captain of Spicy Boys for their interview, so we'll work on getting that going in a minute. But yeah, just even looking here at this summary still, like you could tell the Kael'thas was chunking damage. He had more than Raynor. He had some decent siege going on. It's just those 4 deaths and no kills. Like, he couldn't secure kills, but, the Anubrak would dive in on him. The Kel'Thuzad would just zone him out. Just there's too much,
Yeah, and the Graviton Surge is holding them all, like, still for that Kel'Thuzad ult. It was, I liked the combinations coming out of Spicy Boys. I did enjoy the Raynor Kilthos combination to take out the Zerg, though. That Phoenix and the Hyperion, those worked pretty well.
Indeed. Are we going to have some shy people?
No, don't be shy. We won't bite. At least not very hard.
Yeah, I'm going to move up to a lobby and see if I can get one of them guys. Just stand by.
Hello there.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome.
How's it going?
Welcome there, Sneezy. I just want to say, Spicy Plays by the Spicy Boys.
Congratulations.
Those Zarya ults they felt good.
I predicted that. As soon as I saw the Stukov, the Zarya, the Ragnaros, and I just saw those 3. I'm like, there's going to be some kind of combo coming. When I saw Kel'Thuzad, that's what locked it in. But
yeah, we've been playing it for the last hour or 2 in a quick match, and we're like, there's no way this is going to be good when people can see what we're trying to do.
But yeah,
and I guess it's better than we expected.
But yeah, so that was a really decisive series there. 2-0. I do believe it's your second team that you faced, right, in NGS so far?
Yeah. On Tuesday we fought Hello Team, and we won one of them.
Oh, okay. So right now you have a decisive victory against Peel Team 6, and just kind of curiosity. On Tomb of the Spider Queen, just kind of like, what was your thoughts going into that game?
So I gotta be honest, Peel Team 6 kind of saw right through our ruse. We did exactly what we did with the first game with Hello Team, which is we went straight for Dahaka Ariel and then a mage. And they saw that and they're like, oh, they're gonna go Cho'Gall next, because it's a solid Cho'Gall map because of how small it is. So we don't have to worry about the 2 not splitting. And I think as fun as Cho'Gall would have been for my teammate, he's standing right next to me listening to me say this.
Hi teammate.
Yeah, as fun as that would have been for us to go through and do this, I think the Alarak, the Artanis as Alarak, which was painful for you probably.
Yeah, you saw my apology, right? I wanted to
You
make
guys-
sure you knew.
You got us so confused. And now I finally understand why we kept seeing Artanis bans. I'm like, why are we having Artanis bans?
I felt so attacked.
Well, I mean, also in the last game, I think every space triangle he threw out, he landed.
There were a couple pretty scary ones, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a good Artanis player. But yeah, the Cho'Gall ban ended up getting us the millions of years of silences through Alarak, and that may have helped.
Yeah, that Alarak definitely nailed some good stuff. I like how you guys use the mind control to get someone in there, to toss them over by the garage, and Alarak was just like, hey, what's up, guys?
Well, I mean, as Red Air, he really likes heroes that you can just pick a person on the enemy team and select them for his new lottery system of death. Old Chromie, where you could just you go back in time and die. Possession on Sylvanas, where you bring them to the team and then they die. He has a real
attachment.
Yeah, real attachment to those kinds of things.
But yeah, obviously, like in the Brexit Holdout game, Peel Team 6 gave a respect ban with that Alarak ban. They did not want to deal with you guys on that Alarak at all.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, he plays a mean Alarak.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. He got your Lightning Quest a minute and a half into the game.
It was a couple minutes in.
Yeah, it was pretty early, and then pretty much the whole time, right? I'd do tongue things to someone. We'd bring them in, silence them. They're not leaving. It doesn't matter if they're Murden with a dwarf toss or not. They're staying there and they're taking our damage.
So,
What was I'm curious, after the Garrosh worked out so well for you in game 1, what made you guys decide to go with a Nubarak in game 2?
Okay, so here's the whole reasoning behind that comp. So it started with Zarya. We wanted the Zarya pick for just the group together on it. From there, we went into we needed somebody else who could just plop a bunch of damage on there, and we went through a few heroes that could all do it, but not everyone combos so easily. So as well, right? We thought about throwing an ETC in as the tank so he could follow up into that zone and then mosh them while they can't leave. Because that's if you can land a good, Zariel, that's a clean mosh right there, and you can combo into that forever.
oh yeah.
But what we decided with the Anubarak is that we can stun them into that ult. So even though they can't move out, a lot of heroes have those movement abilities, right? Or if they're playing a Johanna, they just hit unstoppable and leave. So the stuns will keep them in it, keep them from using their abilities because we can't easily silence them. I mean, I would try, but they're usually dead by the time that casts. But what really, really made the Anubarak stick in that comp was with the Kel'Thuzad, because it made it a lot easier for our Kel'Thuzad to land all of his abilities.
Right. Yeah, and that's what we were thinking too when we saw the Nubarak. We did notice, though, on a lot of team fights, and Noob got really low in health, that Raynor was really kind of shredding.
Yeah, I like to keep him low in health. You got to keep him on his toes. Really show who's the large and healer tank relationship.
All right, so you guys happen to have any shout outs that you'd like to give?
I don't know. I guess my dad's watching.
Stop banning my Protoss, please. I like them too
Hi,
much.
Dad.
Wait. This is the part where I go, "Hi, Mom." Right? That's what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, that works for you, man.
Yeah. Good job, my team. Those are some good games. Peel Team 6. We're ready. I want to see them take what happened these games and learn from it and come back and beat us at our own game.
I love it.
Yeah, if I happen to see a rematch, I'll try and get that game and try and catch you guys again. But yeah, thanks for coming out to play. Thanks for letting me catch your game, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, anytime.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations, and I hope you have some fun celebrations planned for tonight.
Probably just gonna drink a lot.
That works.
yeah, right. All right,
man.
All right, see you later, man. All right, so there we go. The message and the interview from Sneezy, the captain of Spicy Boys. So those Div D West fellas, you might have some interesting gameplay coming your way in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the thinking that's going behind their comps that they're putting together. So I think that gives them an edge because you never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah, right.
They're not afraid to play some of these heroes that typically we don't see in the meta so much. I really don't see Zarya very much, or Kel'Thuzad even, and they were able to make a combination that worked really well.
Yeah, sometimes you will see some ridiculous combinations coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so what about you, Swing Time? Do you happen to have any shout-outs?
Shout out to you for having me on to CoCast with you. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
And shout out to the teams for putting on a great show for us, and just NGS and everybody watching on Twitch. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Just also wanted to thank you for coming to CoCast as well. It was fun, and hopefully we can do it again in the future.
I'd love to. Thanks so much.
And with that, guys, I am going to call that the end of the stream. For the teams that happen to want their VODs, I will post it for you on the NGS Discord in a little while. So with that said, have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.